over here stealing the doors off my parts car. Already got the other one off. I'm gonna use these seats too, but these dog legs down here are pretty good, so I'm gonna cut these off later and use those. Oh, it's a heavy door. All right, we got the parts door and a parts fender. All right, goal for today is to get this body squared up. I got one of the rockers screwed in with some self-tappers just to see how far off we are, and that took a little bit of prying and twisting, but I need to jack up the front to get that fender line good, and then I'm gonna put a different door on it and bring the door back because these doors are both, you know, they have massive gaps. But I've got a parts door that's square. So we're gonna start by trying to square up this side of the car, and then I'll move over to the other side, which is much worse. So I'm going to start on the easy side, try to get some shapes. So let's get going. I've got this gap looking pretty good. I've got a strap pulling the door all the way shut because it didn't want to shut all the way. I've got a strap pulling the quarter panel on that side in because it's out too far, pulling the jambs together. I've got this pried out and clamped in because the bottom of this quarter panel was in too far. Let's see what else. I got a piece of wood holding the front of the fender up because the front of the fender was sagging down too much. But now I got that looking better. Let's see. I got, obviously, the board holding the hood up because the hood hinges are undone. But I jacked up the front of the car and put this piece of metal in here because the core support's rotted. So that'll hold the front end of the car up where it kind of belongs. It's temporary. But again, oh, I just tripped on the jack. I just want to get the body lines looking good. When the body lines are good, I can kind of weld fender washers on the corners, and that'll hold this side together. Then I'll move over to the other side, do the same thing, get the gaps right, weld fender washers in it, and then I can get inside and build a cage because I know my body is square. Right now, my body's not square at all. But we'll get it. It's looking better. All right, I got fender washers welded to this. The gaps are looking pretty good. What a mess.